Hello everyone, Jeff the Green Review. Hardiness zone maps show the average coldest winter temperatures. Comparing the hardiness zone maps to the climate zone maps show that there are different hardiness zones in each climate zone. The farther north and the higher the elevation, the colder it is during winter, no matter what the climate zone is. Compare the 1965, 1990, and 2012 U.S. hardiness zone maps. The data for the 1965 map was gathered in the 30s to the 50s, which were warmer years. The data for the 1990 map was gathered in the 13-year period 1974 to 86, which were cooler years. Finally, the data for the 2012 map overlaps most of the 13-year data gathering period for the 1990 map during its 30-year period of 1976 to 2005. The last few years of which were back to being warmer. Look at Zone 3 in each map. In 1965, the cold zone just dipped into North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and upper New England. In the 1990 map, Zone 3 covers a much larger area in Montana and the other states. But in the 2012 map, Zone 3 moves back up to the Canadian border. Or look at the Zones 6 and 7 in Illinois. In 1965, Zone 6 reaches the middle of the state, and Zone 7 is in southern Illinois. In 1990, Zone 6 is in the southern third, and Zone 7 is not in the state, while Zone 4 in the north is touching Illinois. In 2012, Zone 6 is back to the middle, Zone 7 is coming up from the south, and Zone 4 has retreated back into Wisconsin. Hardiness zone maps for the average coldest winter temperature show regular but slight shifts north and south, up and down in elevation over a many-year time span. They are just showing one aspect of weather, the temperature. Over these years, the maps show the average coldest winter temperature in all of the climate zones of the U.S. is not static. It shifts warmer and cooler on a regular basis. These normal temperature shifts need to be considered when discussing what the weather is like in climate zones. The shifts do not cause the climate to change, but they are part of the climate. An average of all three maps would be a more accurate representation of the average coldest winter temperature because it would represent more data. The maps do not show whether man had any influence on this temperature measurement. So what does this mean to me? Many people think the weather within climates is static. These maps show that one aspect of weather is not static, and neither are any of the other aspects, such as rainfall. Shifts in warmer and cooler winter temperatures are normal, and so are shifts in the amount of precipitation. The overall climate zones do not change, even while the weather does. Another, what's this mean to me? The El Niño-La Niña oscillation and the oscillations in the northern Pacific, northern Atlantic, and the Arctic Oceans all influence the temperature, rainfall, and drought cycles over North America every year. Hardiness zone maps are a great reference tool, but they're not perfect, so be careful on how you use them. And this is Jeff with the Green Review. Thanks for watching.